Speaking more generally about the state of the game in our country, we've seen the kind of uproar about the attendances at the last Hearts Kotoko match. Are there any plans in place by the FA in the coming months to kind of work on attendances, and how would that be implemented in the short term?
So, talking about attendances, I think that we shouldn't lose sight of the fact that each club have their fan base. The FA would play its role, and there's a role for the FA, but there are equally roles for other stakeholders as well, especially the clubs themselves. So each club should know their supporters and know how to bring them on board. So you go to Babiani, they know how they galvanize their supporters to come and watch their balls. Some are already saying Obuasi, Bechem, and the likes. Of course, we have the two big clubs who are playing at the huge edifices that we have in Accra and Kumasi. I must say that going into the match, Accra Suffolk were not doing well at home. Asante Kotoko, the away team, was also not doing well away. And then coupled with that, there was increase in prices, which was determined by the home team. Of course, the FA supported with the publicity, but I think that we are at a point where we need to do more. Nobody is running from the fact that we all need to do more. But let's not then make it a point that everything FA. Indeed, I asked a question that when people don't go to watch a match, or they watch a match in other jurisdiction, and we take a fancy of comparing everything in our football to EPL. In the EPL, if Stamford Bridge is not full to capacity, nobody mentions the English FA or the Premier League. They talk about Chelsea. Why are Chelsea supporters not in the park? Maybe a decision has been taken that they don't like.
To be fair, this seems to be a league-wide thing. That's why we are bringing in the FA, not...
Yes, but the thing is that the local patronage of a match first must start from the club side. What has the club done that is causing that party? Because I can't sit here in Accra and legislate how RTU supporters should feel internally. The club must know, and if they need the support of the FA, where we come in, we will come in. For example, there was a match there, RTU felt this match should be played at 6:45 because they want people would go to mosques, and after that they will come because that's what the supporters ask of them. They told the FA, we fixed the match at 6:45. And indeed, they came because that is what their communication, their community engagement with their supporters brought for. So the same way, if a club wants a time fixed for a certain time, of course, you have to tell the FA early because there's an away team which must also be informed, their timelines and everything. So we work hand in hand. So generally, we all have to put in more effort, and obviously our customer, we should know our customer better, and the current situation of the club's leadership must also know what the supporters are feeling or saying, and then together we can meet them at their point of need in terms of customers. They are supporting emotionally, but they are also customers, and we must treat them as such. So a lot of work is going into it, and we'll see more action in this area, but it's a collaborative effort. I don't want us to go into this whole debate about the FA said, and we are fond of twisting people's words. I want to repeat, the FA has never mentioned it anywhere that it is only clubs that must work to bring supporters to the stadium. What we've said is that the clubs know their supporters, they must take the lead, and then all stakeholders will support the lead, and then we all make sure that people come to watch our games. Of course, we have competitions from entertainment, foreign football, movies, and other products. But together, we have to work together instead of splitting heads and doing interviews and saying it is FA's role, it is club's role. What I've said here is that the clubs must work with the FA and all other stakeholders to ensure that our product is patronized by the supporters.